product business. It's alcohol, alcohol.
Were you around before the original? A lot of the original 3-6 members had kind of started falling off, or did you come after that?
I was actually lucky enough to get there almost when everybody was still there. Like 01. I mean, I met them in 2000, so I mean, I've literally watched each one of them. Whoever has left in the past, I've watched them all walk out the door, you know what I'm saying? And number love to everybody, but at the same time, it didn't do nothing but move a big gap out the room and allow me to walk forward into the light a little bit. And I'm not, I ain't mad at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gave Paul and Juice more time to work on me. Like, it makes, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I know,
there it is again with the time. There we go with the timing thing again.
Exactly, and see, the thing is like, I love everybody. The original 50 members. It was in the original, the Hypnotized Camp Posse, Profit Posse. The original 50. I love them all, man. Like, the thing is everybody that has left, it was always business between Paul and Juice. So of course I ride with my bosses to the end of time. I'm gonna always ride with them, but it was never no personal affiliation with me. Like, I see people out all the time. I see a little bit of everybody out, and it's number love, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it did allow the room to be a lot less crowded for me.
Yeah. So
now when I go to the studio, I'm one of the last men standing.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's work on Lil Wyte's album.
Now, since you was around when some of the original members were there, what are your or if you even have any memories you would like to share? What were some of your memories of like some of the original people being around?
God, just parties, man. It was just insanity. Like, it was like
I mean, tell me about, like, names some shit that you make you think about Coop or Boo, or, you know what I'm saying? If it's something to talk about.
I can tell you something that I mean, it was pretty much a little bit of everybody was involved. It was the very first show that I ever went to. I want to say everybody was there. Like Crunchy, Lord. I don't think Coop was there. I know Chat was there. There's a couple people there. It was a little bit of everybody was in the house. And it was like my very first show I'd ever been to with Paul and Juice. And we're riding in the van. It was in Dyersburg. This little place called the Honeybee or some shit like that. Right next door to a sheriff's station. And I can just remember this being like my first show when I'm all excited. I'm like 20 years old, 21 years old. I'm riding in the van with 3-6, and this is real. This is going down. Like, I'm not rapping, but hell, I'm in this motherfucker.
You're in there.
I'm in the door. I'm in the car. Fuck being in the door and in the room. We done left the building.
Yeah.
We done got in the cars. We're going to the spot. So I'm excited and shit. And Paul and Crunchy and everybody's like, Crunchy especially. Crunchy's like, White, I'm gonna tell you why you need to stick beside me, because if some shit pop out just one of the little country towns, man, this shit can get crazy. You don't know how these 3-6 Mafia shows can get. Motherfuckers get killed and shit, bro. And I'm like, alright, Crunchy, I'm listening to you. And Lord's like, you better listen to him, White. I'm like, alright, Chaz, and I'm telling you, White. I was like, alright. So, like, we up in there rocking that job. I'm talking, that's going down. And then Paul comes out, GDs, VLs, and he starts just going into this gang rant. And you see this little bitty ass dude in red jump up and just lay this big dude in blue the fuck out.
Wow.
I'm talking about leaped off the ground. Bop! I'm talking about stuck his ass. Dude falls like a tree. The whole club gets to brawl, and it's just insanity. Paul still on the mic, just loving it. Like, it was feeling his fire. I could see it in his eyes. He's like, GD, man. And the next thing you know, I'm looking at the back of the room. I'm looking at the back of the room. I see all 4 doors of the back room just go do 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 do. Fucking sheriffs, big ass country, cornbread fed white redneck sheriffs just come kicking in the door with shotguns and pepper spray. I had never been pepper sprayed before. Okay, did not know what it felt like. All of a sudden, I can't breathe and my eyes are just burning. Felt like somebody just stabbed me with needles. And Paul's sitting there steadily rapping now. I'm sitting there just like slowly dying. Paul's steadily going ham. I'm talking about just tearing the club up for real. And the lights are so bright, you can't really see what's going on back there. And there's really like sheriffs beating folks with the butts of these shotguns that are fighting. And I look over, and the chicks that are with us are just dropping like flies. I mean, they're falling. And I'm looking at Paul, and Paul's rapping and he's coughing. Like, G-V. I'm like, and that's when I think it all kind of hit us. Like, the whole crowd just got pepper sprayed. And I'll never forget it. We got the fuck out of there. We go off stage. We had the security guard. He knew like pressure points. He's hitting these grown men in these pressure points, and they're just hitting the ground.
Damn.
Boom, we're stepping over people. Crunchy got me by my waist, and she's like, "Walk, White, just keep stepping over, motherfuckers. Just go, get in the goddamn van. Let's get the fuck out of here." Like, I'm telling motherfuckers are running to their cars, getting units and shit. To keep in mind that there's a sheriff's station in the same parking lot. Like, there's no fence that splits them, not a curb or nothing. There's cop cars parked here, and Chevys and on rims parked here. Like, it was just crazy, but I'll never forget, we get in the van, everybody's like wiping their eyes, Crunch is wiping his face, Laura's like, God damn, everybody's all fucked up. Paul looks at me like he didn't never get sprayed. He looked at me like he was just fine. Like, I don't know what I don't know how that dude got away with not having no bodily harm from that pepper spray, but he looked at me dead serious and said, "Welcome to Hypnotized Minds, Lil Wyte." And dude, I swear to God, that shit will be stuck in my brain. I can still feel that pepper spray in my eye now.
Damn.
That's a good story that I got with just everybody. That was like my first show too.
Wow.
Like, very first show, I got pepper sprayed. So like the whole ride back to Memphis, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, what have I got myself into? Fuck it, go hard or go home now.
Damn, there it is. There it is. That's a hell of a story.
That was a fun story too. That shit was fucking stupid.
So after Doubt Me Down,
Memphis, proud of Memphis, it's Memphis, proud of Memphis, Memphis, proud of Memphis, Memphis, proud of Memphis, Memphis.